Alright, it's been a while since I've actually done an actual video for you guys, not just a short. I'm going to take you around, tell you about some of the plans. So right here, this double shed here is going to actually get remodeled on the inside, and it's going to house the capybara and wallaby. We're going to have a walk-through capybara and wallaby pen for the zoo. You guys got to see the chickens being built in the short. There's all the chickens right there. Got one laying down. So they like to take little dust baths and stuff. We got this all pretty much cleaned up. See some rabbits back there. The rabbits are actually going to be moving over in here. So on the back side of this shed, we pulled the door off. But what we're gonna do is show you here, get over to it. We're actually gonna take that wall out and just have one massive shed, clean this out, insulate it. We're gonna get the door back on, but we're gonna actually do the door a little different so that they can come in and out. And then in the wintertime, we can lock them in. So the shed is 25 feet long by 10 foot. So we're gonna do like stalls in there for them, but they're gonna come out and don't mind the tires. They're gonna get out of here soon. But we're gonna come all the way out with the walk-through pen and this mound right here. I thought it'd be cool to have the mound on the inside of the pen, so around the mound here all the way back to the shed is going to be the walkthrough. We're going to bring the rabbits over, not too close. We don't want diseases to be spread, but looking to build like the rabbit paddock right here. So that's the outdoor plan for this side. Take you inside. The barn's gonna be transformed. We're just gonna walk. We'll do one continuous video here. You know what? I don't care to chop it up. But all inside here, vehicles are gonna be moved, all this. The walls are going to be repainted and that, but we're going to have the desk come out here, and then in the middle here, which is really cool. Should turn on these lights. Let's go turn on these lights. You can see the mess, because we're kind of using it as a workshop right now. But what's kind of cool is up there, right there, is an actual outlet. So what I'm thinking is we're gonna do like a 200-gallon aquarium center mass here, so that you can come into the main admissions building. We're gonna have some like birds, like parrots and stuff in here. The walls are gonna be all redone. So it won't look like just regular walling. But then you guys can come and see the actual aquarium fish. We're doing some freshwater fish in this aquarium. And this aquarium is going to have some unique fish in it. And there's one fish in particular that I am looking at, which is the only one of its kind. So it's going to be cool. We're going to go into what is now the reptile room. Don't mind, it's a little dark. The lights come on and off. This is going to be, of course, the alligator snapping turtle enclosure. We're going to drop some lights through the reptile wall. Still going to grab that extra shelving unit. This is going to have a rock facade with the tanks press up against it, so they're gonna have little windows. That's gonna be its own little room. Once we get the other stand, that's what these sticks are just laid out for. So we're gonna have the walkway here with a door, so you're not gonna see anything behind these cages. And this is gonna be the main reptile wall. Over here we have the vision cages. I like to call it the reptile apartment complex. We got another one down there, which is gonna get filled relatively soon, maybe even today, honestly. We're gonna finish the bottom off, make this look nice. Still yet to decide if I'm gonna do a bug wall. I think I'm gonna do the bug wall because I want to pull that shelf and build something like that, but for that iguana up there, so Sir Isaac can get out of this tank, because no, he's not dead. He just kind of sits. Oh, there he goes. It scared him. Sorry, Sir Isaac. He told you he's not dead. Scared him a little bit. Didn't mean to scare him. But this shelf right here, I think, is going to be just a dedicated cage enclosure. I shouldn't say cage, enclosure for Sir Isaac. Now, yes, Sir Isaac, I am trying to get him so that he's not flighty around people. So we don't want him to be real flighty around people. I want him to be able to get out and have him sitting around out of his enclosure, because iguanas get...
Help us build a joyful zoo for our community. Hi, I'm part of a team creating a children's zoo in Standish, Michigan. We're struggling to fund our dream children's zoo in Standish, Michigan. Without support, we can't provide this vital educational resource. You can help create a magical zoo for our community today. Your contribution can ignite joy and foster learning for generations to come. Help us build a zoo today.
It's so big. It's like 6-7 foot long, and they need a gigantic space. And I'm gonna tell you right now, as big as this room is, that iguana right there needs something even more massive than just this room, so that they don't make really great pets. But I took them in because one of the kids wanted me to take them in because they knew they couldn't take care of them. Back to Superman's enclosure here. The lights are going to be way better. We did get some plants. They are growing out nicely over here. The frog seems to enjoy it. The frog usually hangs out in the ferns down there. Let's see. Yep, there it is. He's actually, just kind of see his eye right there. So that's pretty cool. Superman, of course, likes his hide. That's his favorite spot. It's got his heat mats and stuff in there. Turtles obviously love the pond. But we're going to finish off the bottom so we don't see underneath all the wires that are exposed in here. It's going to be all finished off. Like I said, I think I'm going to do a bug wall. I think that's going to be what I want right here. Just an actual bug wall so I can move the centipede, scorpion, maybe the salamanders could go on there, stuff like that. So I can get more room for various other species of reptiles and amphibians, because I want to get frogs more than just the green frog there. Oh, the leopard gecko's out. So the lights are on a timer, so they go on and off at various times. So that's why some of the lights aren't on, some of them are. But we will reset all the lights to a set time once we get everything in here. That's just how they were set when we put them in. So we're keeping them like that just so we don't mess with the animals too much. But the bug wall, for sure, I think that's what I'm going to do. So various tarantulas, different insects, probably do like millipedes and the centipedes, like I said, the scorpions, tarantulas, everything. I think I'm going to just do a bug wall. I think that'd be cool. Maybe give it another faux facade of rocks like I'm going to do the reptile wall, just kind of carry it over, or maybe do something a little different on the facade. All that stuff is literally just extraing tanks, bins, dog kennels. There's 2 dog kennels in here because some of these animals are pretty big. That little pond is getting out of here. I'm not going to need it. That pond's going to get out of here. That's what the snapping turtle is. Blackwater, she's in there right now. So she actually came out of brumation, ate a whole bunch of food the other day, honestly, and now that's where we're at. So right now, this is the room that I am focusing in on the most, is the reptile room. This is what you guys have been constantly seeing on the shorts. We want to get this. I want to get this one done. Move on to the out here into the main part of the barn for the admissions. Get this done. Once I get all the walls back up and everything, and get this all done, then I'm gonna work on the capybara, wallabies. From there, I think we're gonna move out to the field. Let me go flip these lights off, because the field's gonna be a cool thing. What we're gonna do out there is gonna be a whole different ball game. Kind of give you a sense of how big the property is here. So this field, pheasants are getting moved. They're going into the trails back there. Yes, we have trails. The trails back there are going to be set up with like foxes and stuff back through there. But I think after the capybaras, I get that whole thing set up. This field right here is going to be I'm walking through what will be the parking lot of the zoo. So you guys get to witness this and come back. So this field is going to have some of the coolest animals that we're going to house. Black bear. That's going to be the first one out here. I'm going to move on to doing the black bear enclosure. So what I'm thinking about is I thought about making a run like along these trees here for the black bear. But now I am honestly thinking about taking where you see the edging where I didn't cut the grass yet, but taking this and running the cage around some of these trees. So like you're talking probably 30 foot wide here. So probably to just between these 2 trees here to the end there, a big rectangle, so that the bear has like some cover in there. Put the pond for the bear, or pool. I think I'm gonna put the pool like right in here. So dig this out for the bear. So this may be, I may be standing in the actual bear enclosure. So this is gonna be where we're gonna, I think this is what I want to do. Then on the other side, some like coyotes, maybe the bobcat, stuff like that. So those are the plans now. But first, we gotta get that barn, the admissions building done. at least painted walls up, everything. The reptile room done. I want to get that completely done before I move on out here. Because if we don't get that done, that's going to be our main thing. So we're pulling, actually, that lean-to is coming down. The back half of that lean-to is coming down. So it's going to be all redone. I got to put that back up. The people that own the property way before we did were messing with stuff. They didn't really know what they were doing. So good thing they did do is added this electric. So that transformer only runs through this bar. So that's pretty cool. So we got the electricity for days. It's brand new, just installed last year. So yep, that's the plans back there. I want to get that building done, admissions building completely done. Move on to the Wallaby and Capybara over here. From there, we can do the bear enclosure, can do the rabbits and the pheasants and all that as we are working on the capybara and stuff. So that's the plans, guys. So stick with us. I just wanted to give you guys an update, a little visual now that it's warmer out and we can start getting a lot of stuff done. We're gonna have all kinds of crazy animals on at the zoo, so there we go. I'll catch you guys next time for another Where the Wild Things Are Children's Zoo. See you guys later.